Hello, welcome back to the channel. Welcome to Matopiba here in Brazil. Do a bit of backstory here. So we were living at large in Hutan Pantai, and I did some nefarious activities with my buying and selling. And the local government got wind of the fact that, it wasn't the done thing. Yeah, I was getting, off the back of the lorry stuff for less than nothing, and selling it on for a tiny profit. So, yeah, so I was asked politely to leave. So we got 20 grand. We got a truck and a caravan, RV, whatever they call it. We have one of these. I've just stopped here to get some fuel. I phoned up a lovely man. We call him John. Lovely man, who works here at the Mechanica. And he knew of a fella who had some machinery. It's all been serviced. It's all, all 0 hours and, new engines, that sort of stuff. He didn't clean it, apparently. So I bought a few things. And then I spoke to the local land registry, and there's a farm, or what used to be a farm, up there. So they've managed to acquire that, and then 2 fields. They're not the biggest fields, but they're decent size. And that's literally, other than the 20 grand we got sat in our account, all the money that we ended up with from Hutan. Once we got kicked out, they literally sold everything, paid off all my debts, which was a lot. And then fines and everything else I was landed with. And I was told never to come back. So I was like, alright, we'll leave. We'll go somewhere different. Let's go to Brazil. What could go wrong? So here we are in Brazil. Now, I got an email from one of the guys who said that the farm that I'd bought had been derelict for quite a few years, and the farmhouse is no longer there. It's just a pile of rubble. But the equipment that I bought, there's not a lot of it, but I'm hoping it's going to work for us. Yeah. But they were too scared to drive into where we had to go. And I was like, oh, apparently it's a little overgrown, and yeah, they weren't up for it. Big swing, I've got the caravan on the back. Don't mount the path, do we? So they've left it by one of our fields. I think both the fields that we've bought are side by side, so that we have plot 1 and plot 2. And I was told by the guy in the gas station, if I take a left here and then fork to the right and then cut through the fields, I should come out by our plot. Excuse me, which is where our equipment is, I won't say stored, but I think it's dumped. There is a grain silo, but they think it might be full of water, because all around the grate at the bottom's soaking wet. So I think there might be a hole in it that needs patching up, and so that could be fun. Apparently the guy that owned the equipment was affiliated with Michelin, and he used to do sponsorships. Whoa, what is this? Are you having a laugh? That's pretty. Having a laugh. Well, don't fall, Mr. Phil. Can I do this? Look at that. Yeah. And he used to get sponsorship from them. So a lot of most of the equipment that he owned had Michelin branded, like sports tyres and stuff. Okay, this one looks a little less sketchy. Look at that, fancy knickers. There was a song in the late 70s, early 80s, was it? By Kenny, called Fancy Pants. Bit of useless information. So, we've got ourselves a tractor and a planter. We have a combine and a grain header, which is brilliant because we have a planter. And then we have ourselves a truck and like a tandem grain trailer. I'm not entirely sure. In the pictures it looked like he'd copied and pasted from like a catalogue. So not entirely sure what we're letting ourselves in for. The truck in the picture was red and the trailers were blue. Ooh, did I want to go down that one? Back up the caravan. Let's quickly check the map. Oh, I've gone too far. Should have gone down that one. Okay, that's fine. We'll go down here. Yeah. So that's where we're at. So I've had a chat with the local constabulary. Obviously I'm here on a work visa. And if I can make money and stuff, great. The local bank doesn't particularly want me to take out loans, so that could be an issue. You know what I'm like? I like a good loan. So our fields are up there somewhere, I think. And then we'll have a quick scooch of the equipment and then see if we can work out where our house is supposed to be, and maybe chuck the caravan in there, if at all possible. We'll go this way, I think. Yeah, I don't think I've ever done any form of Let's Play on a Brazilian map at all, ever. So let's see if we can scooch this over out of the way. I know I'm now parked on the wrong side of the road, but this is our field. Sorghum, not ready for harvest, and then we own that field over there, which looks like it is ready to harvest. So this is field 1, this is field 2. I'll show you the map in a second. Yeah, this is field 2. Wheat ready to harvest, fully fertilised, but it has got weeds and did require lime, which we didn't get. So field 1 is ours, field 2 is ours. We don't own any of that, do we? No, not really. We'll just come to the 45. So these are the two fields. That's quite a skinny, not particularly big. That's an average size field, I'd say. These are pretty small, but then you got really big 1.5 mil, 1.5. They're up there, right? So even this patch of grass here is like 600,000. So we got these two, and then apparently at one point this was all a really big agricultural dairy farm thing on here. So the whole lot of this was one farm, and it's all been auctioned off in separate plots. So we've got 42, which is where the grain silo sits, and there should be a house, and there should be some sheds, but I can't see anything on the map. Nothing's marked out. So, and looking at the size of that grass, there's no wonder they didn't want to, traipse down there. Spiders, snakes. You never know what's hiding in the long grass, do you? But we get to put our caravan down there at some point. Sorry, coughing fit. The eyes are running now. Jeepers. Yeah, spiders, snakes, all sorts of gnarliness. So this is our pickup. This is our home for the foreseeable, looks like. We have a truck, the Lizard 770 V8. Oh yeah, it's got the old Michelin branded wheels. They're supposed to be blue with a black cover. These are red with a silver cover. Brilliant. That wasn't what I asked for. That wasn't what I paid for. I think the ones I had were higher as well. I held like 80,000. Oh well. This is what we've got, I suppose. Filthy dirty. It has all been serviced, so it's all good to go, but it's horrible. Filthy. Over here, we have a patriotic. This is a John Deere, summoned S790, I do believe. Again with Michelin's. Would you believe it? Can't really see a lot on this long grass, but it's got the old flag on the side. It's pretty cool. Let's get out of here before I get eaten alive. What sort there is? There's a tractor. Again with the Michelin branded wheels. We got the listed SSM FFI. It looks like a case one, doesn't it? We got a 3-point connector doohickey. And what's this big grill thing on the front? And that normally for like sugarcane, some of that. Maybe it was, he dabbled, as it were. Oh, little flag. This is our tractor. Tractor? The T7, isn't it? T7 275. So that's not even the biggest one. So that's a possibility. That could be upgradable, my friends. And then the planter. This is it. This is all we own. So, let's have a look at the map again. How do we get to our plot? So our truck's here. So we come behind the John Deere. Along. Up. Let's see where we can put this caravan. And zoom out a little bit so I can see where I'm heading. Wow, look how long the grass is. Barely see. Try and go around some of these bigger hedges and scratching the bejeebers out of the paintwork. and like we can afford to repair it. We have everything on and we're running a normal economy, for all of you that are wondering. And all the AI buy stuff is turned off. There should be a house here somewhere. I can see a skip. Ah. This looks like this was probably the old farmhouse. Oh, walked into the skip. I will say this was it. This is our home. Brilliant. So we need to clear out an area to. Oh, there's the old track. It doesn't seem to be going anywhere. It said sheds. I think they meant shed. One or singular. I'll drive around this because I don't know how well it's situated. The auger pipe's definitely rusted. There's quite a bit of, yeah, look. It's clearly been flooded, or at least one of them's got a puncture in. Doesn't seem to be too bad around here. It's definitely, it's definitely wet. Let's go. Yeah, this is stodgy. And that's because the long grass, the ground's just not drying out, maybe. I don't know. No. Yeah, the road just cuts out. I was told there were sheds, multiple, not a shed, and I wouldn't even go as far as saying that this was a shed. It's a shelter, let's be honest. Let's get our caravan under here. I can see why nobody wanted to drive in. This is horrible. So, everything's sprouted up underneath it. That's all rusty and horrible, isn't it? How much longer do you reckon that's gonna stand for before it all collapses and I end up wearing it? Because you know what's gonna happen. I'll be under here, minding me own, and it'll fall down and get me. That's generally my luck. Yes, this is home, apparently. Let's oh, which key config is it? That one. Sorry. Let's drop that off. Bedroom, bathroom, wardrobe, dining area, kitchenette. What more could a man ask for? There we go. That's us. So let's take this back onto the road. Where am I going? Where's... I can't see anything. I can't see the truck. I can't see... Oh, we're going this way. I go... Look at that. That's bonkers tall, that grass, isn't it? The thing is, we can't even mow this because we don't own it. Fudge. I might have a chat with the landowners and see if they'll let us put a track in, maybe. Whoa. Right, how do we get back down here, along and up, maybe? Something? Whoa! Jeep! Keep your eyes open, Phil. You're gonna get run over, mate. Let's. If I laugh, they've left the door open. There could be anything in there now. Just waiting to eat me. Oh, they've not unfolded the ladder and jumped into the. Ah, there we go. There's a beacon. Oh no, there's a dolly. So we need to go over that way. That's very wide, isn't it? Nearly clobbered the tree. Yeah, this is us here. So we have, as I pointed out, crop destruction and everything is switched on. Don't catch the wheat. There we go. Nope. Nope. Yes. Nope. Get off. Sometimes things just stick. Or the man runs over them. I don't want a straw swath. A, we got no way of picking it up. B, I can't afford to pick it up. So let's turn it on, drop that down. Let's set up the old GPS. There we go. Fancy. Right. Let's get this field done.
There was once a day that I would pray for you. I'd go and misbehave just so you'd notice too. Sneaking looks up and down from across the room. Damn, what a hell of a view. I feel good, you look great, I like you, I can't wait. A first time, a first date, you're so fine, I'm so late. You sip wine, I drink straight, don't waste time to my place. I feel my heart erase. catch me if I fall. I'm falling fast, sitting here praying that this night's gonna last. You got it all on tap, I'm loving your vibe, always have your back. We like all the same tracks, listen all night in the sheets all black. Said I'm falling fast, don't remember life before you, that's fact. I feel good, you look great, I like you, I can't wait. A first time, a first date, you're so fine, I'm so late. You sip wine, I drink straight, don't waste time to my place. I feel my heart it race, so catch me if I fall.
There we go. First load. Brilliant. That's working well. I like it. If you're wondering, that's a custom modding mod. They do pretty cool mods. Right. Truck. Although our trailers fell over. Our header trailer. Somebody mentioned no names, wasn't me, ran it over. Yeah, this is a little bit something different for me. So, could they have stopped any closer to that post? Some wolf spinach there, look at that. Yeah, that rear drive, that's really slipping. There's a lot of weight in these little trailers, even if they are the wrong colour. That's following me. I don't really want to drive into either field. Can I squeeze through there? Ah! And with the wind whistling past it, fell over. I'm not sure if this is the done thing in Brazil. I don't think I've ever seen a truck drive into a field in the UK. Not without getting stuck anyway. Have I got enough clearance? Yeah, look at that. Brilliant. It's filthy and battered. Look at the scuffs on there. But it's working. That is all we needed to do. We need it to be functional. What are my indicators? Still wasting the batteries. Why didn't I see that at the front? cool. I like this. Something different, as I say. So, no loans, no leasing. I'm on normal economy at the moment. We have 2 fields and wherever it's gone, the plot of land over there somewhere, which should be the farmyard at some point. Get that pipe back in. There we go. When is the best time to sell the wheat? Ah, we could do some contracts as well. What field is that? That is black beans, and that is more wheat. 43 grand for some black bean. Let's. I've got stuff to do that, so let's accept that contract. Because we can physically do that. I can't do that, don't have a fert spreader. We can do that one. I mean, we can buy a fert spreader to do that one once I've completed the other one. Ah, some good money on here. Brilliant. Right, oh, caught the mic. I'm sorry. Right, I'm going to leave it there. This is our start. This is us. This is what we're doing. Brilliant. Oh, hang on. Let's stop that a second. What is now the best price for wheat? Yeah, it's black beans on here. Black beans. Wheat. The best time to sell the wheat is January. It looks like our silo wink wink is just for your standard croppages. Anywho's, you lovely people. You zoom out just a tad so you can still hear me. Here we go. I'll get this done. And yeah. We'll go from there. As I say, we don't have anything. There's no leasing, no loans. I am on normal economy with everything turned on. So ploughing, weeds, stones. I've even got disaster stuff on that I really don't like, but it's on anyway. Nice. Right. I'm going to crack on. And I'll see you in the next one. As always, my friends, thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, and comment. Each and every one of you, please take care. And I'll see you all in my next adventure. Cheers, guys.